Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to part 2 of my question and answer on winter sowing, seed starting. Today I am picking back up where I left off. There are so many great questions in the comment section that I wanted to be sure I spoke to them. So something I wanted to throw out there is that if you are curious about something, I would always recommend reading the comment section. And then if you are still struggling with a question that you may have, feel free to reach out to me. I will do my best to answer you. You can leave a comment or you can email me, kim@thesoutherndaisy.com. I will do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. Just keep in mind, I do work full time, so this is on the side, unfortunately, right now. All right, I'm going to start off our Q&A session, and some of them are just comments that I thought would be helpful to share, and it is going to be down to earth. I tried it last year, but my seedlings were so leggy and spindly that they were falling over. What could be the reason? And Miss Sherry T asked a great question. Did you have them in a shady area? Find a spot with more sun exposure. The thing that I did find about winter sowing is you do tend to have a little bit more leggy plants. Once they get out of the container, they do flop, but then the sun helps them to get stronger and they do sit upright. If you find that they are too leggy, pinch them back once you open the container and get them planted. I give them a couple of days so it's not so many things happening at one time. You could even open the container, pinch them back, let them sort of recoup from that being pinched back, and then plant them. That's an option. If you find your plants are too leggy, just take some of that weight off the top and then you'll have a much bushier flower. If it is in a shady area versus in a full sun area, that could lead to a little bit more leggy plant, but a lot of times if your plant is reaching for the sunlight, that's when they get leggy. But also being in a crowded environment. I planted poppies. Poppy seeds are almost microscopic. They're so tiny. And so trying to do a seed here, trying the whole packet seemed to be all over my soil. And so what happened is it grew matted together. It was like a big mass of poppies. And so that did make them leggy because they were kind of competing with each other. I did find that to cause legginess as well. Just pinch it back when you open the container if it bothers you. So I hope that helps you. And thank you, Miss Sherry T, for helping out. Ms. Mary 861 asked, thank you for sharing. I love flowers and will be trying winter sowing this year. I do have a question about veggies. Do you start them in Miracle-Gro potting soil or does it have to be organic soil? Also, any ideas for a flower to plant along a stretch of fence line in front of my home? Color is a plus. I just don't want it to grow higher than the fence 4 feet. Okay. So I grow everything in my Miracle-Gro potting mix. Don't get soil, potting mix. It has a mix of peat, of vermiculite or perlite, and potting soil. So it's a soil mix. Don't just get the potting soil. Keep that in mind. Miracle-Gro potting mix. So I hope that helps. You do want to get the Miracle-Gro potting mix, not just plain potting soil. I do plant everything in that. I don't use organic soil. Some people make their own. Some people choose, I have used a couple different varieties and this has become my favorite. So that's why I use the Miracle-Gro potting mix. It just, for whatever reason, it does great for me. Okay, so this is a comment. I just want to say, I want to encourage any of you that are new and trying this. Okay, so this is from 1215 MDPC. I also see people online, YouTube, talking about how to garden, and their gardens are always so pretty, but they never say how to or when to. I asked God, please send me something that will start from the beginning. And while I was on the phone, I saw this. I know I can play the clip anytime, but I had to get off the phone. I don't think saying thank you is enough. It is more than enough. And a garden is so important for me and my family, and I feel this journey this year, finding you, is going to be an abundant blessing. I had almost gave up, but you have set the fire again. Thank you. I am so grateful, and I'm here, and I want to help you. Please don't give up. I am so glad that sometimes I feel like I am talk too much. I think I had one negative comment from YouTube, and the lady told me I talk too much. And I thought, well, how do you make a YouTube video if you don't talk? But I'm not for everybody, and I'm cool with that. But I thank you so much for sharing. It helps me to know that, beginner gardeners are my jam. I think everybody should learn to garden. It is so important, and I'm glad to hear that you are here, and I hope you'll stay. You're going to have so much success. So if I can help you in any way, please, please, please reach out. I also wanted to highlight this. AMSNI2BCNES. I'm sure that says something, but she or he said, tip, wood burning or soldering tools should always be used outside as the plastic fumes are carcinogenic and should not be breathed in. Great tip. If you are using a wood burning tool like I have and you're burning the plastic, it smokes so bad. Being a outdoor, you can even use a mask or a ventilator, okay? Please take care. Please, please, please. So something I wanted to be sure to mention on here as well is that January 10th, the American seeds are supposed to be in the stores. So Walmart, Dollar Tree, Dollar General. If any of you have any trouble finding a certain seed, or you can't afford seeds or jugs and you just want to try this, I will send you a jug ready to go and send you some seeds. That's how serious I am about you doing this. So if you cannot, there is no shame whatsoever. So please, please, please let me know, and I am here to help you. Last one, Raider Mom 2008. I am so excited too. I agree with another comment. Your enthusiasm is infectious. Thank you. That is awesome. I hope you will cover in future videos which vegetables are perfect for winter sowing and which are better to start indoors. I have my jugs. Just need to get a paint pen. I found a regular old Sharpie fades quickly when outside. So glad you're back. I know your life is busy, but glad you decided to find the time to come back and share with us. See you in the next video. Thank you, Lisa. That is so sweet. And yes, guys, a regular Sharpie, if that's all you have, I used it before, but it does fade. So what I did is I also put a tag on the inside. I put like my vinyl blinds. I don't have it up here, but I wrote a tag and stuck it inside the jug so that I would know what plant I had in case it faded. But a Sharpie paint pen is the absolute best. I imagine that the Dollar Tree has paint pens as well. So I think that is it for our question and answers for now. I'll probably do one again next week. I think this is just that important that I want you to get answers to your questions. So I am going to put a note in the community, and I'm also saying it here. Give me your questions. Let me know what you're struggling with. If you have any ideas for a video that you would like to see around seed starting, let me know. I'm here to make them. I've got other videos that I've made in the past, but I love making them again. So any ideas that you have, I'm here for it. I just love you guys so much. And I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you have the best day ever, and I will see you in another video soon. Take care.